In a quiet little village nestled between rolling green hills, there lived an old woman named Ilara. She was known by everyone in the village, not because of her age, but because of her magnificent garden. The garden, spread across a vast piece of land behind her humble cottage, was an explosion of colors, scents, and life. Flowers of every shade bloomed, birds chirped, and butterflies danced in the breeze. But what made the garden truly special was not just its beauty, it was the story behind it. Ilara had not always been a gardener. In fact, for most of her life, she had been a simple woman, tending to her family and helping others. But as the years passed, she found herself alone. Her children had moved to faraway cities, and many of her friends had either moved away or passed on. She could have surrendered to loneliness, but instead, she chose to grow something beautiful. She began with a small patch of land, planting a single rose bush. Every morning, she would water it, clear away the weeds, and whisper words of encouragement to the tiny plant. Days turned into weeks, and soon, the bush sprouted its first bud. That first bloom filled her heart with joy, igniting a passion she had never known before. Ilara's garden grew with her determination. She collected seeds from wherever she could, some gifted by kind villagers, others she found on her own. She faced challenges along the way. Harsh winters threatened to wither her plants, pests invaded her garden, and sometimes, her aging body ached too much to tend to the soil. But she never gave up. Instead, she learned to adapt. She built shelters to protect the fragile plants from frost, found natural remedies to keep pests at bay, and took short breaks when her body demanded rest. With every hurdle, she became stronger, and so did her garden. Word of her garden spread throughout the village. People began to visit, marveling at the beauty she had created. Some sought her wisdom, eager to learn her secrets. Others simply came to sit among the flowers, finding solace in the peaceful environment she had nurtured. The once lonely old woman became the heart of the village, bringing people together through her love for gardening. One day, a young girl named Lila visited Ilara's garden. She had lost her parents and was struggling to find hope in life. Seeing her sadness, Ilara handed her a small pot with a tiny sprout. "This is for you," she said. "Take care of it, and it will remind you that even in the darkest times, something beautiful can grow." Lila took the plant home, and just like Ilara had done years ago, she nurtured it with love and patience. Over time, her heart healed, and she found purpose in caring for the small life she had been entrusted with. Ilara's garden was not just a collection of plants, it was a symbol of resilience, patience, and love. She had turned her loneliness into something magical, proving that growth is always possible, no matter one's age or circumstances. So, if you ever find yourself in doubt or facing hardships, remember Ilara's garden. Start small, nurture what you love, and with time, you will bloom just like her flowers did. For every seed of effort you plant today, a garden of possibilities will flourish tomorrow.